We took 44 hacks and we reduced it to 7.
Welcome here to the PowerPoint hack tank.
Fingers crossed.
Want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yes, you heard it right.
Can we get to what the ask is?
You're not going to make everybody happy.
Polish up this prototype and come back with a lot of these questions answered.
If you're willing to do that work, we're going to fund it.
My job is to add features. Your job is to ship.
I know the math is crazy.
You know it's not going to blow up because you know exactly how much you're investing.
How is this influencing the direction of PowerPoint? The world is accelerating around us. New competitors are coming every day. Existing competitors are trying new things. And so we want to be able to run the team as fast as we can. And the hackathon is the way that we build up that muscle.
The PowerPoint team hacks twice a year because we found it's the sweet spot for keeping the hacking mindset part of our culture.
They don't need balloons. They don't need fancy stuff. They want to be able to try things and break things and fail fast and learn. And so we just focus all of our efforts on unblocking them.
I don't want to miss any hackathon.
Hack Week allows you to go think big. It doesn't have to be practical.
I love that I don't have to send emails. I can just sit at my computer, write some code. It may or may not work.
Some of the best features we've shipped in the last few years have had their genesis as part of a hack.
It's shockingly efficient to take the engineering team, the entire thing, offline for 2 weeks a year, and you actually come out ahead.
A hack is an animation tool for creating animations. Let's say your object is here on frame 0, it's here after 1 second, it will automatically interpolate and move the object. So this is our hack. So we have this animation timeline, we have keyframes. So here we have a scene with Doc and Mari.
Doc, I have a big problem. I have to create a presentation for tomorrow. I don't know how to do it.
They travel through time to find the right version of PowerPoint that have our feature. I have it somewhere. So I had this whole script of the movie using the hack with Doc explaining the feature and like the timeline and the keyframe on a whiteboard. I'm going to show you exactly this scene on the screen.
Alice cannot do this whole thing himself because, there's like UI and that he doesn't know what the UI would look like. And he grabbed me and we just basically, I don't know if it's still here, we're just doing things on the whiteboard.
Yeah, that's our project.
And then that's our first draft. And then I just like, okay, I will make little, circle, square things happen.
Hey, I have another thought for the option 2, and it's just a sort of a UI solution. What if the bar doesn't have a rounded edge on the left side? What if it's actually connected to the line?
After the designer Mike joined, everything changed. Like everything looks so nice.
Experimenting with new ideas, proving a concept, and then it can become a feature. Like sometimes something seems impossible at first, and then somehow someone who doesn't think it's impossible actually does it, and we end up shipping it. We have 3 minutes each, and they're very strict about that. So we have to split the project in separate projects to get more time. Tomorrow is the big day. We're doing the demo, so we have to get everything ready. And maybe tomorrow we can get some sleep before the demos. When you get it right, I screw up. When I screw up, you get it right.
Yeah, panicking because we still have so much we wanted to do. We're already cutting stuff that we wanted to show.
And then at the end of a full week, they get together and actually showcase all the great work they did.
So welcome to Hackathon.
This is only the beginning.
Lab Maestro.
PowerPoint bot.
Auto QA.
Intelligent ribbon. That is our hack.
Awesome.
Our hack is called PowerPoint Animator. It's a new animation tools for PowerPoint.
So what you see below here is the new timeline UI.
And now the PowerPoint Animator team proudly presents our first movie, Back to the Future.
I think this presentation is going to be awesome.
Good animation is future-proof, Marty.
Well, we don't know what the criteria are for Shark Tank. So our goal was just to have fun, so it's okay if you don't win.
Our first goal, I think, is to figure out which are the things that we're going to graduate from the hackathon project to the hack tank. I thought we'd first sort of see, what do we think of this list? Do we want to add something, delete something? What do you guys think? What we're really looking for are people who can understand our business priorities, understand how the hacks relate to those business priorities, and then give us a workable proposal that we can fund to get those things into the product. Okay, so now for the tough conversation. So I put PowerPoint Animator up on the list. This one completely blew my mind, so much so that I ended up actually showing it to my boss in his staff meeting yesterday. Jaws on the ground, nobody believed it was true.
It's just transformative.
No doubt.
This is professional level animation. I mean, they've taken a very simplistic rudimentary animation timeline and turned it into a professional grade tool.
Let's bring them in, because if we get them to Hack Tank without a pre-flight, it's gonna be kind of crazy. So my first question, how in the world did you do this thing in 1 week?
Well, we kind of chilled actually. We started about 5 weeks before.
The fact that you guys felt so empowered and that you spent a couple extra weeks working on it and you were able to do your day task, that's huge. That's exactly what we want the entire org doing. But I want to talk about what's real. How close is this working code versus smokes and mirrors? Help me understand.
Mainly, he just wanted to find out, is it a fake? Is it real? Yeah, it is real.
But it's not the final product. Now we have to actually turn that into a real feature. And the way we did it is not exactly the right way, so it's a hack. I mean, it's a hackathon, so it had to be a hack.
What is it? Is it an actual animation that you're implementing as?
So right now we hack the transitions to play the animation. So if you have animations on the slide, it will play the animations, the old animations first, and then the new animations.
Okay.
And this shouldn't work. We also had to disable all transitions.
Okay, so good news. The LT got together, we went through all 44 hacks. I think we're all committed to seeing this through. So you guys are going to Hack Tank, so congratulations.
What we need now the most is a PM actually to help us scope what we want to do. We can build anything, but we need someone to tell us what we should be building.
Alex has been walking around the hallways trying to get all the PMs interested in joining. It's just so far out there that to dial it in and make it something shippable and that's something that would resonate with our customers would be a huge undertaking. So a lot of us have been avoiding him.
Animator was a very risky project to get involved with. I think a lot of people were scared and I did think it was a little bit overwhelming, but I just jumped in.
Look at the audience, look at the screen, just follow what you see on the screen. Don't try to say everything by heart.
Hi Sharks, my name is Emily and I'm here today with my teammates to talk to you about our presentation. To talk to you about our project, PowerPoint Animator. It doesn't scare me. I worked with Alex before and I know that he has really great ideas. You just have to calm him down sometime. And yeah, I'm just saying this isn't like normal PowerPoint. You can't just go back and forth.
When I go back, it goes forward.
I know,
so the more I try to go back, the more I jump to the end of the presentation. This thing is just completely broken. Seamless transition.
So anything that you do after that will get recorded into this keyframe.
I have a couple of slides that we're gonna have to...
About the cost, do you want to change that? We're not asking for this, we're asking for that. It's a lot smaller.
We have about 20 hours till Hack Tank and I'm pretty nervous.
I'm gonna try to bring it closer, is it better?
I think that it's high stakes and there's gonna be a lot of eyes on this.
I'm not gonna wake up at 6 to rehearse tomorrow morning. I don't mind staying here until 3 in the morning to do it, but not tomorrow early.
So we're gonna see conversations where they're making their case for why we should take actual engineering resources that are on our schedule and we should fund their hacks.
Thanks you all for coming out. We're here today in the Hack Tank to review some of the ones that we're gonna look at funding. We've got our 3 investors here. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with the first group.
This is for the millennials who are going to bed watching the YouTube video.
Why not create a beautiful marketing moment around both 3D and designer?
We want to insert pictures, icons, 3D models.
With that, we will be able to save 312 engineering hours per year.
We want to centralize everything in one single animation UI.
So you're gonna replace that UI
We're gonna kill
with
that.
a new timeline?
Yes. Yes.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
You heard it right, yes.
Okay.
So this is the scary slide about cost. It's
reality comes crashing in.
It's only the cost of wave 1, so it does not include what we had in the last 3 slides. 3 engineers for 3 months.
Wait, go back. Go back. Nice try.
There is a question of just what is that basic package of capability and what that costs.
That's what we're asking, really, because we don't know. We wanted to understand that. We wanted to know more before we actually start to do the work.
Great, thanks, good job. Yeah. The animator thing, they kind of want a month and a half. And I honestly don't think it's enough. I just think that I don't know what questions they're gonna ask. That's one of the challenges to do a hackathon. You're not gonna make everybody happy. It's about showing them the business priorities and getting them to think about the trade-offs we have to make as if they were an executive. And so they were playing mini CEO of their company. They were pitching, why does this belong in the Office portfolio? Congratulations to everybody who participated in this year's hackathon. Absolutely amazing, amazing showing on the PowerPoint team. Thank you for all of the great work. We really appreciate it. So we are gonna fund 4 teams this time. We're gonna start with online video. The second team is the insert icons or the insert online picture team. The third one, Lab Maestro. The last one is the checkpoint team. Now there were 3 teams that came very, very close to funding. animator, 3D Smarter, and the PowerPoint talk. We love these things. In fact, what we want to do is we want to sit down, give you guys a little bit of guidance in terms of what you can do over the next couple weeks to come back, and when we start looking at funding for the October sprint. The fact that a team can come together and build a hack that influences the way the entire team, everyone from the most junior intern to the most senior executive, is thinking about the product, that's what winning is from a hack perspective. So awesome work. I know it's a little disappointing that you guys didn't get funded, but if you think about what Satya wants us to do as a part of 1 week, how do we change the narrative? How do we change the category? That's exactly what you guys did. I mean, we've talked about crazy stuff like this for years, and no one thought we could do it in any reasonable time frame. And you guys in a couple weeks built a video that actually showcases it. The narrative of PowerPoint's completely changed.
Yeah, it's a bummer we didn't get what we asked for today, but I learned from it. I know probably I should have been more specific, and we're gonna be ready next time.
We already have a lot of partner teams who are actually betting on this project and relying on us to actually build their feature on top of it. At the end, we will probably get the project funded.
I love Animator. I love what we do. We'll get this out. At least I'll try.
From an individual's perspective, they have an opportunity to influence one of the most important software products on the planet. And so, yeah, sometimes it works out and they get funded. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but they influence the way we think about the product. And so I think that's the spirit of growth mindset. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but most importantly, you're gonna be willing to try and play the game.